baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, number 50. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Darren Lewis. The wind and the pitch. Popped up. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Righty to the plate. And that one sliced foul. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Robbie Thompson. Late swing fouled off. Strike 2. And that's outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-2. Popped up. De Jesus gets under it. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. And time now for the Marlins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
And he deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 1st. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back here at the ballpark and getting the start for Miami, Trevor Wilson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now the rookie second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. There's the strike. Check swing went around. And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2-2 now.
Ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Number 28 stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. And strike two.
Go ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, that's down.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Schmidt.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the rookie third baseman, Mike Schmidt. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
0-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting fourth. The left fielder.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Gary Matthews. First pitch, not close. Line drive. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Phillies DH, Tony Perez. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Bonds brings it in, and that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Leading off, Matt Williams.
The third baseman, Matt Williams.
The right-hander back to work. And a good eye there. And the slider just misses. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. There's the strike up high. 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Barry Bonds. In there for strike one. At the belt and fires. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as...
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because guys just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get in the scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
The 1-2. Check swing, and that's a ball. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No score here in the second. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. This one smoked out to left. Matthews makes the grab, and there's two gone. Willie McGee, the next up for the Marlins. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. In the dirt, Diaz down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the rookie center fielder, Gary Maddox.
Gary Maddox.
And the pitch. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a 1-2. Popped up. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting seven. The catcher,
Bo Diaz stands in for the Phillies. And that one ripped to left, and that's just foul. And now the lefty. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
On the ground, Clayton. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The shortstop,
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ivan DeJesus. Going on.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Oh and 2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Royce Clayton. And here it comes. Clayton in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. That hits the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting the catcher, number 8.
Number 8 will hit next. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
1-0.
That one in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next one misses. 3-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And the 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Take the base. Batting 9.
So digging in, Dave Martinez. To the right side, Morgan slings to second, and they'll just get the 1.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a speed threat, Darren Lewis. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off. He was late. This one in the air, center field. Maddox coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Miami, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Pete Rose. Wilson back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. Just off the inside edge. One, 2 now.
2-2.
And that one popped to short. Clayton hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
And now Joe Morgan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Number 28 batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a ball popped up. Clark pulls it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. Still no score. And welcome back. On to the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson.
Robbie Thompson.
Here comes a pitch. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chopper right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Number 22. Will Clark.
And up next for Miami, Will Clark. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Matt Williams. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Check swing. No appeal. 1-0. The Fish hitless so far in the game. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and we are still scoreless. Bottom 4, here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
The third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Gary Matthews.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
In there, and it's 0-1. Schmidt gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony Perez.
Next is the designated hitter, Tony Perez. 0 for 1 so far.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And takes low for ball 1. And that's a little bit high.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a 3-1 on the way.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now the center fielder, Gary Maddox. Flied out his first time. Double steal. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Clark over to second, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the catcher, Bo Diaz. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And he deals. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Barry Bonds. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1-2. The wind and the pitch.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Popped up. 1 down. And at the plate for Miami, Willie McGee. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. DeJesus has this one sized up. Calls it in, 2 away.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Royce Clayton.
And now the shortstop, Royce Clayton. Grounded out his first time up.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The wind to kick the pitch. Slowly on the ground to short. DeJesus whips it to first on the run. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Ivan DeJesus.
Ivan DeJesus.
The wind of the pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb. So they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Pete Rose digs in now. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Out towards right center field. Lewis under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 8.
Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2 outs. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now at the plate, number 8. The pitch. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now it's the DH, Dave Martinez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. There's the strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see
A lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him swinging.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Darren Lewis. Swing and a pop-up. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, number 28.
Number 28.
Here comes a pitch. And that one is inside. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That's off the mark. 2-1. The 2-1 is high. And a pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Out to short. To first, and he beats it.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
So up next, Mike Schmidt. That's a little bit low. The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ball popped up. Thompson. Jump throw. What a play.
Now got left fielder, Gary Matthews.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gary Matthews. First offering, and it just misses. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there are 2 down.
Now got the designated hitter, Tony Perez.
And now for the Phillies, Tony Perez. First pitch just misses. Perez, 41 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires.
Strike two.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. We go to the top of the seventh. Down the number 2 hitter, Robbie Thompson.
Robbie Thompson.
And here it comes. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And the 0-1. Check swing, and he held up.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
Just missed. That's outside. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Righty delivers. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Go ahead run on base at the plate, Will Clark. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Matt Williams now at the plate. That's a strike. 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Righty to the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Now the left fielder, Barry Bonds. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. Now move to first, and he just got his hand in there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now Gary Maddox. The pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Diaz at the plate and takes high there. And another ball. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Good hitters count the 2-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
In for a strike, now 3-1. The wind of the pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Man at first with one gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ivan De Jesus. Base hit into right center.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Trevor Wilson done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick. Jeff Brantley gets the call from the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now Pete Rose. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two on, one out.
That's the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1 now.
2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Right-handed reliever. And here's a slow roller. Clark steps on first for the out.
Now back, the second baseman, Joe.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now it's going to be Joe Morgan. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Now it's going to be number 28. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First offering misses the mark. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Number 34, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one off the outside edge.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they lead by 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. Lifted in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. We go to the 8th, and now for the Marlins, Willie McGee.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it in foul ground. The 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Al Holland, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Royce Clayton, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
The tying run at the plate. To the right side, Morgan. In plenty of time to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Number 8 getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. That one the other way. Down the line, and it's foul. The 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Tapped back up the middle. Morgan tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Dave Martinez will hit next.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. And Martinez is out. And the inning is over. Marlins leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Gary Matthews.
The left fielder, Gary Matthews.
Brantley back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And a foul ball left side. Oh, 1 down. That one missing inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Gary Maddox. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. And foul ball. And he deals. Just missed. Perez over at first with 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Diaz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ivan De Jesus stands in for the Phillies. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Goes down looking. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now Darren Lewis.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-1. Slider misses outside.
1-1.
Liner, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Robbie Thompson, the next to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
In there for strike 1. The pitch. And now the count is even. The pitch. And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch downstairs. Now 3-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three and two now. In the air, out towards left center, and it drops in. Oh, he throws it away.
Up next is the Marlins.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Number 50 will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Al Holland.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 19, Al Holland.
First and second, no outs. And up next for Miami, Will Clark. Strike one.
No, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
First and second here, no outs. Trying to move the runners over, and he picks it up in foul territory. And the 0-2. Got him. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Williams up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Lewis, the lead runner at second. Thompson over at first with one away. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. One runs in. There comes the runner. Cut off. Now a throw home. Safe. And they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Barry Bonds, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tug McGraw, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Number 30, the right-hander, also getting loose. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And at the plate for Miami, Willie McGee. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Right side, Morgan. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Phillies, Pete Rose. The right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Rod Beck, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals.
That's the ball down.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
So digging in, Joe Morgan. Check swing. He went. It's 0-1. Now 1-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 1-2. And the righty deals.
That's the ball.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Three-two now. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Number 28 now at the plate. And ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Number 45. He represents the go-ahead run. The wind to the pitch. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. And it's strike 2. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Line drive, caught.
Number 8.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 8. There's the strike. All tied up and here in extra innings. Misses off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike. Here comes a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. And now it's even up. And that one missing low. Dave Martinez waiting for a turn at the plate. The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down, runner at first. Dave Martinez, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. In the dirt, blocked.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And now 2-2. And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering misses, and the count's full. Darren Lewis up next. 3-2. And Martinez is out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 30.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30.
Darren Lewis, the next up for the Marlins. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Way inside, gets out of the way. And at second. Check swing, no appeal. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in extra innings. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And a 2-2. Swing and a slow roller. De Jesus on the run. Throw to first. Third out. That ends the frame. Nothing across. No hits. No errors. And a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. Back here in extras. And a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Number 41. Now into the ball game on defense, Mike Benjamin. He's in at shortstop. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Mike Schmidt digs in now. The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Matthews. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And just misses with that one. Action in the pen down there. Rod Beck up and loosening in the pen. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So now here's the DH, Tony Perez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs. That's down and
That's
in.
the ball. 2-0.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. And a pitch. Hard hit right side. On to first. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. The pitch. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. In the dirt. Diaz down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching it thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Digging in, Will Clark. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
All tied up. We are in the 11th. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Ball.
Left-hand batter waits. And now it's 3-2. Matt Williams next to hit for the Marlins. (3-2). Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Got the out.
Now back, the third baseman,
Matt Williams, the next up for the Marlins.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
That just misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Matthews makes the play, and it's out number 3. Miami down in order. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Gary Maddox.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he deals. Good eye right there.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0. And downstairs. clips the corner, and it's 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. This one in the air right field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Diaz.
Here's the catcher, Bo Diaz. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
Next to hit, Ivan De Jesus. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Tapped softly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in extras here. And now for the Marlins, Barry Bonds. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ball one there. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-1. That's inside. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Willie McGee waits on deck for Miami. The pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Willie McGee, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike 1. All tied up and here in extra innings. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Benjamin. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and fires. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. All tied up here in extra innings. At the belt and fires.
Full count.
Number 8 next to hit for the Marlins. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Number 28 moving back for this one. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Offense held in check there. One run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pete Rose. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. That one pushed foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Little chopper rolls foul. The wide to kick the pitch. A little bit low. That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the right fielder, number 28. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1-1.
And 1-2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
And a pitch. Got him looking. And the Phillies are set down in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And we carry on to the 13th. We are tied 2-2. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Tug McGraw.
Number 35,
Now it's the Marlins catcher, number 8.
The catcher, number 8.
The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And next is the designated hitter, Dave Martinez. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Out of here. A big blow to the home fans, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the center fielder, Darren Lewis. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So up next, Robbie Thompson. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Rod Beck.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, 1-run game. Now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Slider clips the zone. And now 2-1. Good eye in that spot. Gary Matthews waits on deck. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something It's been part of his career since day one.
Now the left fielder, Gary Matthews.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
And a sac bunt here. Tosses to first, out on the sac bunt.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony.
Here's the Phillies DH, Tony Perez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch is
No,
outside.
that's outside. Ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
One down, Phillies down a run. On the ground, right side, diving, and he can't make the play. Here comes the throw. The run comes in to score from second. Back even, it's 3-3.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Gary Maddox stands in for the Phillies. In there for strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Late swing, fouled off. And the right-hander deals. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. 1 down, winning run on first. Way outside. The count now 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bo Diaz. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. All set to begin the 14th. And now the first baseman, Will Clark. McGraw back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
That's it. That's the ball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that will fall. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
No outs, runner at first. Matt Williams, the next up for the Marlins. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed. Ground ball left side. Fair ball.
No, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here's the left fielder, Barry Bonds. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. A swing and a soft liner. And it's caught for the out.
Now, right here, Willie McGee.
2 on, 1 out. Willie McGee, the next up for the Marlins. Roll to short, could be 2. De Jesus to second, over to first, safe.
Up next, the pitcher, Benjamin.
And up next for Miami, Mike Benjamin.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And there's a strike. Hard ground ball for a base knock. In comes the run from third, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Rowley gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Ron Reed on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here's the catcher, number 8. First pitch just misses. McGee over at second. Benjamin at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Two outs. And now it's filled up. Dave Martinez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Mike Jackson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, 1-run game. Ivan De Jesus stands in for the Phillies. The wind and the pitch. And that one is inside. And delivers outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Pete Rose.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And they tag him out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
So the tying run at second. And a foul ball. tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 14th. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, number 28. There's a strike. Outside.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, you get so far into a ball game that you just can't turn back. A 14-inning win on the road for this team. They were all in, and once they realized, we've pushed in all the chips, we've got to go home with the W. They did just that. There may be some roster changes for tomorrow, but that's okay. You want to take care of what's on your plate today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute.